Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Star-Lord New Thor 7, the T. And guess what? I'm your planetary defense commander. What does that mean? Well, I'd love to tell you all about it, but the weather situation is so wild, I gotta keep you updated on this, even though I've been updating you on this situation for the last 2 weeks, saying, hey, we're about to enter a wild weather period, and it is now underway. And so, this can be a very simple update to today's situation, where we're watching 2 storm systems combined. One has dropped record snow in Arizona, and the other is flooding out the rivers in the southeast. They're going to combine to become a big, nasty, super monster storm. How low will it go? And I'm talking millibar pressures, which will lead to high winds and possible tornadoes. We don't know, but we are watching. Right now, there's a tornado warning for, I believe, Alabama, Arkansas, Mississippi, Missouri, and Louisiana, along a pretty nasty squall line that will be moving through. Everybody needs to stay aware. If you're in the super hot zone red areas in the bullet shape, right now, I'm focusing on the wind, partial wind situations we got going on, moving out across our nation. Because this is going to be the big story for the day as this thing moves northeast. And I always highly recommend you go to crankywxguys blog, stormahamster.com, for his daily updates. He did one yesterday, and he keeps you informed ahead of time on the situation. But just by doing these videos, we get people who just kind of yell at us and scream at us about whatever. And so by the time the storms gets here, we're cranky. And I'm in that mode. And so you got to be aware of my ability to deliver content today in a very fun, lots of sugar in the spoon presentation, because sometimes my nerves get real thin. My bank account gets real low from bringing the truth and sometimes really great jokes. So I'm like, yeah, what am I talking about? Oh yeah, Jack, crazy weather on a planet, which is our planet, Mother Earth, which I love. Does it mean hope is lost? No, it is not. Great men like me and Cranky still walk the earth. So that is a sign that hope is still alive. Plus, a lot of y'all are cool too. I know it's true. And no, remember how I've been watching like this volcano region down here? Yeah, it seems to be popping off too. The Popocatépetl volcano in Mexico has been going up nonstop since for like a month, on off. Lava eruptions, gas eruptions, smoke and ash eruptions of all types. And sometimes I talk funny. And right now we're checking out how low the millibar pressures are going to go. And pretty low. 968 was the last time I saw it. And let us check out spaghettimodels.com for a second from Mike's weather page to check on a chart that I go to all the time, because my memory is not as good as it should. Because one time in college, I smoked the marijuana. All right. True story. If the statute of limitations run out on that yet, I don't want to go to jail or lose my presidential campaign because I told the truth. And I smoked marijuana back in college. Okay, so 968 would put it at a borderline 3 category cyclone hurricane wind possibility strength. Right now, the highest wind predictions I've seen could be up to 88 miles an hour. I have a feeling 100 miles an hour is where we're going to put the Thor News bar of possible. And so this is the whole storm system we're watching. And then I got to say, overall, for a big storm day, my hackers are being better today than I can ever remember them being. That is wonderful. Except for the one really, really cute one who blue screened my computer earlier. But honestly, I probably deserved it. Sometimes I wake up real angry, especially if I hadn't had a hug in forever. Because you can't just punch everything in real life. You might be able to get away with it in your dreams, but the nanobots were attacking me first. And nanobots have fantastic lawyers. Okay, so yeah, the whole situation is crazy. And so judging by the bullseye, the latest state of the bullseye, and all the new tornado warnings that have been put up over 5 different states, and the state of the lightning, which is a big 7, and just all things going on. The sun looking like a fuzzy tennis ball. And yeah, I watched the sun a lot. Like it was the cutest booty I'd ever seen. And so the subtleties where when the sun acts one way, you're like, okay, she's gonna be lively today. Where did you go? Why are you failing me now? I'm recording this semi-live. You get one take, and you were screwing me up, internet. There we go. It's the fuzzy tennis ball look. And whenever she gets fuzzy like this, all diffused and blurred out, plus the giant filament pop-off snaky thing in the middle, yeah, weather's gonna be weird. And then I'm gonna be weird. And then you might even be weird. But let's have fun. Why not? You remember, didn't you ever have any fun in high school, kindergarten, junior high, college, when you first started dating the love of your life? I don't even know. I'm like trapped in a foxhole, and I've been here forever, and all I do is make videos. Somehow, I figured I would have a fun like 70% of the time. Okay, great. So yeah, I'm talking about the sun. It's looking wild and wacky. Talking about me, I'm totally looking wild and wacky. I'm looking at all the models, and they're saying, hey, yeah, this monster storm, which is going to take place from now, 2 p.m. on Saturday, through Monday for Canada and America. And apparently, I'm going to be able to talk to you guys live when I want to. I don't want to speak too soon. And then on this camera, we're getting a bunch of camera learner anomalies. I made that word learner up. Okay. I'm giggling out the giggle box. That's a bad sign. I'm like, I will not take information from this guy because he giggles out of the giggle box way too much. I'm like, okay, dude, I think I can handle it. But this is my way of saying, yeah, the weather's weird. The storm is going to be weird. And I'm going to be weird. Plus, I might repeat the same things over and over again. But hopefully in new and creative ways that sometimes may be humorous. But remember, emotions may vary like a roller coaster or a sine wave today. So, try and be the best you can be, and know that if you get caught in a bad mood or a reinforcing negative double cycle, that this too shall pass. And I will have variations of funny and charming, up and down, today, tomorrow, and probably even the days after that. Also, West Coast, I am very concerned about what the models have been showing us as far as water, snow, for California, northern and central, Oregon, Washington, and even the states farther in, like Nevada, Idaho, both Dakotas, the north and the south, Colorado, but I think Colorado can handle everything. If I was forced to pick 3 favorite states, I'd pick 4. It would be Texas, Colorado, Wisconsin, and Illinois. Okay. And Wisconsin cheese is the best, especially if you get it fresh. Wisconsin cheese really is the best. Like, I'm all for peace and people uniting, but definitely Wisconsin cheese is the best ever. I'll fight about that. All right. Cheese curds, man. Fresh cheese curds. It's like a good kiss on a Texas spring day with a nice breeze. Now I want a milkshake. Now I want 2 milkshakes. Okay, I'm wrapping this up. I'll be back. But yep, this storm is going to be crazy. Totally crazy. I might even edit some shit. Put that shit out. Uh-oh, I just said shit 3 times. Math. Plus words and pictures. And weather is real. That's all I'm saying. I'll try and calm down. You do the same.